Hello there, all you awesome people of the internet, and welcome back to the All Seasons career on F1 2017. I'm currently still in the Sauber, and I've got 42 points so far in the championship. Okay, we're going to have a look at the engines now. As you can see, we're already on our third power plant, and the motor generator unit kinetic is already into the yellow. Anyway, that doesn't matter at the moment because it's time now to change our car into the performance level of a Chevrolet Matiz as we go out now for our first practice session, which of course is the track acclimatization. So out we go now. Oh my goodness, I didn't realize there were so many gates on this glorious Singapore circuit. It feels a little bit weird, I have to say, driving around this circuit in the daytime because usually it is under the floodlights, but of course this is practice and I don't usually do practice sessions in any of the Formula 1 games. I'm only doing this because I need to get my resource points up. As you can see, I've got quite a few purples, but now we have some greens starting to creep in now, so I don't know if I'm going to actually get the 50 resource points, or I may just get the 30 that will be enough to get me a little bit more development on this Sauber car. So as you can see, we're just about to finish the lap now, and I've gone green, but I don't know if I'm going to go purple, and no, I've just missed out on the purple. Okay, so now it's time to change onto the fourth engine. Yes, this is the last engine I've got now, but this is a brand new engine as we go straight into Singapore. Oh, hello, here's Emma. Hello.
Hi, it's Emma. Your qualifying goals came up in the board meeting this morning. Here's what to expect.
What I expect, Emma, is you and me bent over the Chesterfield, pumping away like crazy until you reach a most delicious climax. Yep, still a virgin. Anyway, it's time to do the setup now. Well, actually, it's time to just nick a setup from TRL Limitless. Isn't that what everyone does? Okay then, let's move on to quali. So I've gone out first on the super soft tyres. Let's see what the time's going to be. At the moment, Vettel's on a 1... And I've done a lap 5 seconds slower than Sebastian Vettel. Anyway, we move on to my next run. I'm currently on the ultra soft tyres and I'm about to cross the line, and it's going to be last. Yeah. Last. Oh, cock it. Anyway, let's look at the race strategy, and as you can see, it's going to rain 3/4 into the race. So I think I'm going to put some extra fuel in, and then I'm going to go on to the yellow tyre, which will hopefully last me until it starts raining, and then I'm only going to have to do one stop. Well, that's the theory anyway. Okay then, let's do this. Okay, so once again, it's time for the 5 lights to go out on the All Seasons Career 2017. And we say go, 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 and away we go from 20th place. Yes, last on the grid. I'm also on the soft tyre, the hardest tyre you can have for Singapore. But I've already managed to get past one car to go into turn 1, and I do one of my customary dive bombs. Oh, look at this. 4 wide into turn 1. That was 2 of the Husqvarnas and 1 of the McLarens. But I managed to get past all of them, and I'm already now up into 13th place. And just behind both the Renaults now of Palmer and Hulkenberg as we go into the next turn, and oh my goodness gracious bloody giggle, it's another dive bomb from Dave. I get past both the Renaults this time, and I'm now up into 11th place. Yes, that's right, from last place on the grid to 11th in 2 turns. Wowzers. Anyway, we switch to the replay cameras now. You can see both the Renaults are still relentlessly pursuing me, but now I'm relentlessly pursuing the car ahead, which is Carlos Sainz in the Toro Rosso. Now, of course, he's got a lot better engine in the back of that car than I've got in the back of this tub of shit. But there's an old saying that goes around here that says, Dave never gives up and he never surrenders, don't you know? So I'm going to see if I can catch up to the back of the Toro Rosso. Look at this. Both the Renaults now are fighting with each other, trying to get past. Wowzers. Anyway, we continue on. Still the first lap of the race. I'm now still in 11th place and still trying to catch up to the back of that Toro Rosso of Carlos Sainz. Nico Hulkenberg, I think he's got past Julian Palmer behind me now. Either that or Palmer's broken down again. So let's see if we can catch up to the back of Carlos Sainz in this beautiful Singapore circuit. As you can see, under the floodlights, it's absolutely glorious. You can see a big wheel. See that in the background there with the lights flashing? I have to say, it looks very spectacular, this circuit. There's the big wheel. Look at it. It reminds me of the London Eye, which is actually in London. Hence the reason it's called the London Eye. Anyway, let's move on now. Almost the end of the first lap. I'm still ahead of both the Renaults. And of course, still trying to catch Carlos Sainz. Oh my goodness, look at this. That Renault's getting very hot and heavy right behind me as we're just about to cross the start and finish line after the first lap. That is, of course, Nico Hulkenberg trying to get past me. Anyway, we got a yellow flag. Now we've got a green flag. Oh no, Kevin Magnussen is out of the race. Disastrous for the Haas driver. He is out on lap 3 now. And I'm still in 11th place because it hasn't made any positions up because he was obviously behind me. As we accelerate forward down to lap 7, I have managed to catch up to the back of Felipe Massa. Felipe, baby, who is currently doing his very last Grand Prix in Brazil before he retires again. But anyway, I go down the inside of Felipe, baby, and I get past. Now up into the points. Yes, 10th position for the Hookster in a Sauber. That's right, a bloody Sauber. Anyway, we accelerate forward now to lap 8. I think there's someone coming to the pits. Yes, there is. So now I'll be the 9th position now. Look at the other cars now. They're all on ultra softs and I'm still hanging in there with these soft tyres. Hopefully, I'm going to make it until it starts raining.
We're expecting rain in around 10 to 15 minutes.
So there is the confirmation from Jeff. We have got rain coming in about 10 to 15 minutes time on lap 12 as we accelerate forward at lap 14. And look at this, I'm under real pressure now from Carlos Sainz. He's coming to the pits, come out again. He's of course on the super soft tyre and I'm still struggling like crazy on these soft tyres. Only 33% wear though, so I'm doing it okay. But can I hang on until it starts raining? Well, let's hope so. As we accelerate forward down to lap 15, I'm still under pressure from Carlos Sainz. He goes down the inside. Oh, I think there may have been a bit of contact. He's pushed me wide though. I almost go into the wall. In fact, I did go into the wall. I think I've lost a little bit of my wing inlet there as I managed to get the position back though from Carlos Sainz. Wow, that was pretty damn close. Pretty damn close indeed. Yes, it does look like I've lost a tiny bit of my front wing as we accelerate forward now to lap 16. And now Carlos Sainz is going around the outside of me. The hand of God goes up to say, what the hell are you doing, Carlos? But at the moment, I still... Oh my goodness, no, he's still there. Still trying to get past me now. He's desperate to get hold of this 9th place from me. Desperately trying to wrestle it from my sweaty palms. As we accelerate forward out to... Oh no! Lewis Hamilton, the blessed one, is out of the Grand Prix. It's like Brazil qualifying all over again as we accelerate forward now to lap 20. As you can see, just off to the right, there is Lewis Hamilton parked up. Don't know quite what the problem is, but we managed to resume our racing now. And now, oh, Jesus, that was very, very close to the wall. I have, of course, made up of one position because he was in front of me. So now up into 8th place.
We're expecting some rain soon. Expect the first drops in the next few minutes.
So thanks, Jeff. Yes, the rain is coming down now in a few minutes time and I've got 50% wear on the rear right tyre. Hopefully I can hang on until the end as we accelerate forward now to lap 23. Now 56% wear on those tyres, but I'm still hanging in there on these yellow tyres that almost bin it because now it is starting to rain, as you can see. So we come into the pits now on lap 25 and I'm going to come in for the intermediate tyres. It may be a little bit too soon, but I haven't really got much choice because the tyres are up to 62%. But it is raining quite hard, so I think I should be okay. I've lost one position. No, now 2 positions. Oh my god, now they're all going past me as I come in for my stop onto the intermediates. It's a 2.8 second stop. That's pretty fast from the lads. And a 20, looks like it's going to be a 25 second stop in total. Yes, 25.997. And I rejoined the field now in 14th position, but a lot of the other cars haven't come into the pit. As you can see, Stroll is still on super softs, and so is Marcus Ericsson, my teammate, who is directly behind me. Oh my goodness. Anyway, let's see how this pans out as we accelerate forward now to lap 26. And as you can see, it was the right decision because the DRS has now been disabled, which means it is too wet for dries, basically, as we accelerate forward now. It's still on lap 26, the end of lap 26. A couple of cars have come in now for their stop. They're also going on to the intermediates. And one just coming out is Roman Grosjean, who's currently in 10th position. Oh, that's very, very wide on the exit over day. But I managed to rein it in now, and yes, now up into 10th place. So I am back into the points as we accelerate forward now to lap 27, just the end of lap 27. Going into lap 28, there's a couple more cars, I think, coming into the pits. Yes, so now I'm up into 8th place once again after the stops have all panned out. Wowzers. So Ocon is ahead of me. Oh, I've got a warning for exceeding track limits there, where it's very easy to do in the wet conditions. As we accelerate forward at lap 31, unfortunately I couldn't make any more inroads into Esteban Ocon in the Force India. So I am going to finish the race in 8th place with Sebastian Vettel winning the race. Wow, fantastic though from the Hookster once again in the Sauber. Wowzers. So 8th position for me, and I do believe I've beaten my teammate. Let's have a look at the scores on the doors then. Yes, 8th place for the Hookster, and my teammate is in 14th position. Wow. So now we move on to the next race set. Oh, for fuck's sake, it's raining again. Malaysia. And let's have a look and see where I actually finished in the qualifying. First was Valtteri Bottas, then Lewis Hamilton. In 3rd position we had Kimi Raikkonen, then Maxi Boy Verstappen. In 5th place it was Daniel Ricciardo, followed by Sebastian Vettel. In 7th was Nico Hulkenberg, then Roman Grosjean. In 9th position was the Hookster, followed by Sergio Perez in 10th, then Carlos Sainz in 11th, Esteban Ocon in 12th. And the 13th position for hang on, it's going too bloody fast again. 15th is Kevin Magnussen, 16th is Lance Stroll, 17th is Stoffel Van Doon, 18th is Jolyon Palmer, and 19th is Felipe Massa, and 20th is Marcus Ericsson. So let's have a look now at my strategy. Oh my goodness, look, it's going to rain again, but only in the 3rd sector of the Grand Prix. So I think I'm going to go out on the Super Soft. Okay then, once more, it's time for the 5 lights to go out on the Seasons Career Mode 2017. And we say go, go, go. Yes, that's right, everyone. From 9th position on the bloody grid. And I'm fighting with Hulkenberg, who's in the Renault. He's in 7th place as we go into turn 1. Now, you know I'm going to do a dive, because Dave always does a dive. Yeah, straight down the inside. I get past my other Ferraris, I do believe. Oh, no, he's hanging in as we go to turn 2, because he's got the right exit for that turn. And it was Sebastian Vettel, so I am up into 7th position now. And, oh, look at this, right on the back gearbox of Sebastian Vettel. We're fighting like crazy as we go to the next turn. And, yes, it's another dive from Dave. Past the Ferrari and past the Red Bull as well, and he's on yellow tyres. So up now into 4th position, and just behind the blessed one, yes, it's Lewis Hamilton in 3rd place. A podium as I go bloody wide on the exit of that corner. Fantastic, Dave, fantastic. So past Maxi Verstappen as well. Oh my goodness, how can it even be possible? Anyway, let's have a look now. You can see both the Red Bulls are right behind me and pursuing me like crazy. All that went a little bit squirrely for Dave there. A little bit squirrely, but still hanging in there in 4th position at the moment. Of course, this is still the 1st lap, and Maxi Boy is getting very, very hot and heavy right behind me now. He's trying to get past. He wants that 4th place, and then he wants to have a go at having a crack at Lewis Hamilton, of course, in the podium position of 3. But I'm still going to hang on. Oh, that was a bit close. That was very, very close. Anyway, as we're just about to complete the 1st lap of this gorgeous circuit. I know everyone's going to say, Dave, you say every circuit's gorgeous. Well, they are. They're all gorgeous works of art. Well, apart from the USA one, because that's a steaming pile of crap. Anyway, we now cross the line after the 1st lap, and I'm still in 4th position at the moment, as we now accelerate forward to lap 5. And as you can see, I'm still in 4th place, but I got Sebastian Vettel right up me. Oh no, did you see that? There's a bit of wings just gone flying off into the gravel, and I think that was from Vettel. Let's go to a replay and see exactly what happened there. Yes, there's Sebastian Vettel. He just goes straight to the back of me. He just ploughs straight to the back of me. He's lost a little bit of his end fences, but he should be okay to continue. As we accelerate forward now to lap 6, I'm still in 4th position, and just look at the truly train of cars right behind me. It's absolutely ridiculous. As we accelerate forward now to lap 10, and as expected, it has now started to rain. And there are a few cars just coming into the pits, but I think they're stopping for dry tyres. No, they're not. They're going for intermediates. That was my mistake. Yes, I just saw on the screen in the left-hand corner. So the cars ahead have gone in for intermediates. So it's time now for me to come in for my intermediates. I've already lost a few positions down to 6, but hopefully I won't lose too many more as we come into the pits. Oh my goodness, my teammate is in as well, Marcus Ericsson. Is he going to have to stack behind me? I don't know if he is or not. We'll find out. Anyway, in for our pit stop. Thank you, lads. Can we have a nice fast stop, please? And it's 2.5. Oh no, I'm being held in the pits. I don't believe it. It's like F1 2010 all over again. But I do get out in 8th position. And look at that. Some of the cars are still on dry tyres. Or perhaps they haven't pitted yet. Anyway, here's Esteban Ocon. I'm going to use this opportunity because he's on cold tyres. Well, I am as well. But I'm going to try and sneak down the inside of Esteban. Sorry, Esteban. I'm coming through. Coming through now, sir. Coming through. Thank you very much. So up into 7th place now for the Hooksters. We accelerate forward now. Still on lap 11. Just coming to the end of the lap. And there's a car in, I do believe. So I may get up into 6th place. There's 2 cars in, actually, as we storm down the start and finish line. So, yes, I do believe I'm going to get up into 5th place. And, yes, I do. 5th place now for the Hookster on lap 12. As we now accelerate forward now to lap 17. Well, unfortunately, nothing really happened in the intervening laps. But one thing that has happened is it's now fucking pissing down. Absolutely fucking pissing down, as you can see by the rain. So we're going to have to go on to the full wet tyres now, yes, because it's raining cats, dogs, aunties, grandmothers, Cornish pasties, cottage pies, toad in the hole, sausage and mash, and I'm done now. I've run out. Anyway, so we're coming for our pit stop onto the full wet tyre. Still in 5th place at the moment though, but a couple of the other cars have already pitted. Are we going to beat Maxi Void Verstappen? Oh my goodness, I don't know, it's going to be tight. He's just come round the final turn. He's coming down the start and finish, but I think I'm going to beat him out of the pits because we now resume our full speed, and yes, so I managed to hold on desperately to 5th place. As we accelerate forward now to lap 23, not a lot has happened at the moment, but something's happening now. We've got a yellow flag. I don't know what's quite going on here, but that was Maxi Boy Verstappen, and he was behind me, and he's now out of the race. Oh my goodness, has there been contact? Let's go to a replay and see. There's Maxi no, he just pulls off the circuit. Wowzers. So no contact with Dave there. There's no smoke out the back of the engine either. Well, that's very bizarre. Anyway, we accelerate forward now to lap 25, and unfortunately it has started to clear up a little bit. So now we're coming in for the intermediate tyres once more. And who have we got to jump this time? Carlos Sainz in the Toro Rosso. Let's see if we can... Oh, this is going to be tight. This is going to be very, very tight indeed. Anyway, we're coming for our pit stop now. On to the Inters. Come on, lads. Can we have a fast stop, please? It's a... Oh, my goodness. That's a very slow stop. 2.682 seconds. And Carlos Sainz is coming down the pit lane. Am I going to get out in front of him? And the answer to that question is... Oh, shit. Yes, I do. Just. So holding on now to 5th position. As you can see, none of the other cars have pitted though for intermediate tyres. As we accelerate forward now to lap 28, and still none of the other cars pitted for Inters, but Lewis Hamilton, the blessed one, has won the race, and I'm going to finish in 5th position. Wowzers, absolute wowzers. More points again for the Sauber, the slowest car in the field. Wow, well I think I need a little lie down after both those races. Yes, a little libation with the supermodels I think are in order. I don't really know what games we are going to play. I think I'll just stick my penis in and have a little bit of in-out, and then see what develops. Anyway, as you can see, 5th place for the Hookster, 12th place for Marcus Ericsson. So, in the championship standings now, I am in 9th place with 56 points. Kimi Raikkonen is... way out in front with 239, and my teammate Marcus Ericsson is still in last place and hasn't scored a single World Championship point. Lazy bugger. Anyway, as you can see from our engine now, we're on our last engine. It's looking a bit dodgy. Are we going to be able to make 4 engines last till the end of the season? Thanks so much for watching, everyone. There will of course be more later.